Good morning, everybody. Day 159. Just left White Stamp Oak. It's like a little gap where I was camped last night. And now we're heading to Dix Creek Gap today. Should be a pretty mellow day. 12.3 or 12.6. 12 point something to get me there. And this morning, I'm like packing everything up. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have my sunglasses. I totally forgot I lost my sunglasses yesterday. Pretty crazy. So I was looking all over my tent for them. Like, wait a minute. I lost them. That's right. So today I'm going to try to put a solution to that problem. We'll see what I can do. But, I mean, it is what it is. It happened. It's done and over with. There's no sense for me dwelling on it because I'm just beating myself up over it. But I never would have thought on that little creek crossing that I would have lost my sunglasses. But whatever. And today looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. And I hope you guys have a great, great day. And I'll touch back with the cool stuff and the views just like I do, baby. Look. Chunky Gal Trail. It's not very nice. Look at the clouds in the valleys. And the sun is doing some cool stuff to the sky. Oh, and there's something else special today too. In about 4.5 miles. But don't worry, I will definitely show you that. It's a pretty exciting moment. Until then, I'm just gonna keep moseying. Look at this. Look at all these marks from trekking poles. Holy cow. Trekking poles are tearing this trail up. That's crazy. Dude, trekking poles are people trying to avoid the trail? I don't really know. It looks like trekking pole marks. That's insane. I'm not really positive what it is, but it kind of looks like trekking poles tearing it up. Maybe it's footprints from people trying to avoid the river that the trail probably was a couple days ago. Man, it's hard telling. Crazy. Oh, this is top of sassafras too. You guys are wondering. Oh. Now we're dropping down. Look, we're in a cloud. Down, 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 down we go. Here's this funky looking tree. It's so cool looking. The funky looking tree at Bly Gap, everybody. Bly Gap. And we're super close to something very special. Hang tight. I'll get us there quickly. Trust me. Looky where I'm at. Oh my goodness. It always feels so good to see this sign, whether you're going northbound or southbound. Southbound is real special because Georgia's the only thing left, baby, between me and the finish line. One state. And you guys know, look, see this little pipe? I guess it's to leave little notes in there. I don't know, there's nothing in there right now. But the tree is eating it. And remember, we have that list. So this will be the final time we get that list out. Unless you want to put a big check mark over all of it at the end. But here we go. We started in Maryland. So, Maryland, check. Pennsylvania, check. New Jersey, check. New York, check. Connecticut, check. Massachusetts, check. Vermont, check. New Hampshire, check. Maine, check. Then we flip back down to West Virginia, check. Virginia, check. Tennessee, check. North Carolina, check. And now we are in the last state, baby. Georgia. Getting ready to wrap up hike number 5 of the AT. It's unbelievable, everybody. It's unbelievable. And I'm happy. So now we're off to Dix Creek Gap. Say goodbye to the sign. Because we're out of here, baby. Dix Creek Gap, here we come. Oh, it feels so good to be in Georgia. Georgia. Just soaking it all in. Georgia. Holy cow. What's happening, everybody? So I'm like 3 or 4 miles away from Dix Creek Gap. And the feeling I've had since I've left North Carolina, since I hit the border there, it's pretty overwhelming, to be honest. It's way different than when you're going northbound and you hit the Maine border. I mean, that's still a great feeling too, don't get me wrong. But it's something about when you hit the Georgia border going southbound that it's like, I think it's because you're so close to the finish line. Like as in Maine, when you hit the Maine border, you're still like 270 miles away. Whereas going southbound, when you hit the Georgia border, you're only like 70 some miles away. So it's like a more of an anxious feeling, and you want to push more to finish faster. Whereas in Maine, every time I hit the Maine border, I'm like, ooh, 270 miles. Let's take it nice and slow. But going southbound, when you hit that Georgia border, it's like, oh my goodness, I could be there in 3 days if I really wanted to. Granted, I don't want to, but if I wanted to, I could be there in 3 days. I'm not doing that, but what I'm saying is, I got that anxious feeling. It was like, let's push, 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 push. And it's like, my brain is telling me, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. I got two parts of my brain fighting each other right now. One that's like, let's just do Georgia in like 3 days. And then the other part of me is like, no, you're not going to do that, because then you'll be done and you'll be regretting that you went so fast. So, yeah, I'm just going to chill, like my plan. I'm going to stick to my plan. I'm going to zero tomorrow somewhere. I don't really know where, preferably at Holiday Inn Express. It is Friday though, so the rates are probably going to be outrageous. So if I stay Friday night, Saturday night, it's probably going to end up being like $300 for 2 nights. So we'll see. I don't know where I'm going, but you know, you only live once, right? So to me, it's kind of worth it. It's the last luxurious place I can stay before the lodge. And the lodge, I don't care what that costs. I'm staying at the lodge 2 nights, but I should be there in the middle of the week, which is like perfect. Cheaper rates, less people. Bingo, bango. Now, let's just get down here to Dix Creek Gap, where hopefully I can catch a ride from somebody to go get a pair of sunglasses somewhere. I don't really know where they sell Oakleys around Hiawassee or Clayton, but you can bet I'm gonna try to find some. Because when you wear sunglasses every single day, I've been wearing sunglasses almost every single day, probably for 20 years. And not having them right now, and my eyes are like squinting so bad it hurts. I need sunglasses. I don't need Oakleys, but that's what I want. And that's what I'm gonna get, because I love the way they fit. And the polarized lenses in those Oakleys that I had, man, they just make everything pop. Oh, looky, looky. 4-minute ramble, baby. Alrighty, guys. End of the day recap. Day 159. We left that nice little campsite at White Oak Stamp. 81.8. We're now sitting at Dix Creek Gap. 69.2. Makes it a 12.6 mile day, everybody. And when we got down to the trailhead at Dix Creek Gap, there was quite the little party down there. Fresh Ground was there cooking tacos, which were delicious. And then we had Billy Ledford was down there. Let me see. Billy was there. Skip James, Donna James. Skipping Donna James. I don't know why I said their names separately. They're married and they're awesome. And then a Ghost Who Walks was there. He's got a ton of miles on the AT too. So it was great talking with all them people. And then after that, Fresh Ground and I were on the hunt for some Oakleys. Found them. This store was in the middle of nowhere. I forget the name of the store now. But I'll put a little video clip in here that Fresh Ground took after we found the sunglasses, because we thought we were going on a wild goose chase and we'd never find them. And this store actually had them. So that's perfect. Got the Oakleys back. Had a great time visiting at the trailhead with Skip, Donna, Billy, and Goes to Walks, and Fresh Ground, of course. And a little change of plans. I was going to zero tomorrow, but instead of zeroing tomorrow, it's supposed to be beautiful weather. So I'm going to go 16.7 miles to Unicoi Gap, where I will go into Helen, Georgia. And then the following day, I will zero in Helen, Georgia, because that's when they're calling for rain. And then after that, it looks like beautiful, beautiful weather all the way to Springer, baby. So instead of zeroing tomorrow, I'm going to zero, not tomorrow, the next day. And I'll be in Helen, Georgia instead of Hiawassee, Georgia. So that's what it is, everybody. I think, oh, no. So, geez, I almost forgot. When we got into Hiawassee, Fresh Ground asked me if I wanted to go to these people's house to eat dinner. And they actually followed me. Well, at least one of these people followed me. So it was Rob and Erica Oakes. Erica's been following me for a little while. And we went to Pat and Joan Henry's house, where they cooked us burgers, baked beans. We had brownies for dessert, apple pie. It was delicious, and the conversation was great. They are great, great people. So now I'm back at the hotel. It's about 9 p.m. I'm just going to get this video around, get it together, get it out while I'm sleeping, and then in the morning around, I don't know, 7:30 or 8, we will head Fresh Ground. It's actually going to give me a ride back to Dix Creek Gap, where I'll go to 16.7 to Unicoi Gap and go into Helen, Georgia. So that's what it is, everybody. Day 159, 12.6 miles. I'm really tired. If you can't tell, I just need to get this video out and go to sleep. I don't know why I'm so tired. I did an easy day today, but I think it was all the running around afterwards. It was just like, oh, I just want to sit down. That's all right. I'm sitting down now, and I'll be sleeping in a nice bed with like 8 pillows. So that's what it is. And I hope you guys had a great day. And I'll touch back with you guys in the morning, baby. More hiking. One more day, and then I'll zero. So till then.
Hey everybody, I just had something amazing happen that I got to share with y'all. So Hawk lost his Oakley. He wears these special Oakley sunglasses, and we went and looked in Hiawassee. We couldn't find them, and he said, I don't know where he walked to. It just was around here. He rode over here to the store, and he looked up and found out there's this other store that had glasses. Now this is the store right here. It's called Alexander's. Let me show you the sign right here. This is actually the front door where you go in, right behind here. And but what's funny about it is, look, there's cows right across the road. There's a little country road, a little T in the road, and it's in the middle. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. It really. Okay, look at this man right here. Tell him how far off the road we are, Hawk.
We're way out here. But they had him.
So you won't believe it. I kept telling him that there's no way in the world, the GPS is wrong. No, I said, look, if you ain't got these glasses here, when I leave this store, I'm going to video. So Alexander's got a big chicken on the sign. If you need something, it says we got everything. They have everything, don't they?
Everything. We didn't make it to the guns and ammo.